It is 300 days of my carnivore way of eating. So today I wanted to come in and just talk to you guys a little bit about the good, better, and best of carnivore over the past 300 days. So from a good perspective, the simplicity of the carnivore way of eating is just an absolutely great thing. It's so simple. When I go to the store, I don't have to go basically to any of the aisles in the store except for the meat aisle. I go directly to the meat. I pick up what I'm getting, and I'm out of there. So that is a really good benefit. The simplicity of cooking. I don't have to be obsessing or deciding what I'm going to have to eat. Most of the time, I'm going to have a steak, and if I'm not going to have a steak, I'm going to have some other kind of meat or seafood. So it's really, really simple, and I don't have to think too much about it. It's not like I have to go and look up a million recipes or try to put something fancy together. My favorite way of preparing my meat is to just put it in the cast iron and then put it in the oven on broil for a few minutes. I have a perfectly medium rare steak that is perfectly delicious. Another one of the really good things that I have noticed is that I have less of a need for sleep. So I used to be a person who always slept a lot. And now I realize I don't need as much sleep as I used to. I do have some improved energy. So that has been a really nice benefit. Also seen a reduction in my sleep apnea. So I do wear a CPAP machine at night because I do have sleep apnea, but I didn't have a very severe sleep apnea. I think I was having about 11 to 15 incidents per hour. Now it's down to like 1 or less than 1 per hour. So I still do wear it sometimes. And I still do snore a little bit, but, just that has been reduced by a lot. So that's been really awesome. One of the surprising benefits that I saw was a reduction in fatty tongue. So I didn't even realize that this was a thing, but like your tongue in the back of your throat is fat. Really cool, because it improved my ability to be able to sing, and I'm definitely not a singer, but I do like to sing background. So another thing that was really cool was I went to the eye doctor, and the eye doctor, they checked my eyes and did all the things that they do. And after like many, many years, my prescription's been getting stronger every single year for the last, 30 years or something. This year, my prescription didn't change. So I'm thinking that maybe I'm having some improvement in my eyes. So that's really a cool benefit, like to have your eyesight. I don't know if my eyesight's better, but just to stop the progression of my eyes getting worse is actually pretty awesome. From a better perspective, I am seeing a reduction in my anxiety. So after the pandemic was kind of over, I found myself having very severe anxiety. I had stayed home for 2 years straight because, of course, I work from home. And when I wasn't working from home when the pandemic started, but I got sent home, and I was working from home throughout the pandemic. Once I had stayed home for like 2 years, I found that I was having severe, debilitating anxiety, like to the point where I had to go to the doctor and ask her to put me on some kind of medication. So this past summer, I decided to wean myself off of that medication because I felt like I wanted to be able to see, is my anxiety better? And it is. And so anxiety is not gone, but it's definitely better. Also, from a better perspective, is my knee arthritis. So I do have bone-on-bone arthritis in my right knee. And I noticed that I was really struggling to go up and down stairs. Now, since I've been on the carnivore way of eating, although I still do have that pain in my knee to a degree, And I also have, it's like a, I don't know, popping in the knee when I go up and down the stairs. I am able to go up and down the stairs, and I don't feel like I'm gonna have to like move downstairs or something because my knees are going bad. So that is a really great benefit as well. To that, I would say that I've had a really significant improvement in my eczema. As a matter of fact, my mom the other day was saying to me like, oh my gosh, your face, you know, it looks so clear, because I always had like a dark spots on my face from eczema. So one of the really cool things about that is that I have used an eczema cream on my face for probably 30 years at least. And that eczema cream, I don't have to use it anymore. I literally have not used it in probably 9 months. That's crazy, in probably 9 months, and it's absolutely incredible. So that's a really awesome one. The hand eczema, though, I still do seem to have some flare-ups depending on what I'm eating. A lot of times if I'm eating out or, eating something that's like processed food or something like that, I will have a hand eczema flare-up. So if you watch my channel, you'll notice that there's a lot of videos on it on the channel about I had an eczema flare. Guess what happened, this time? And I'm having another eczema flare. So I'm actually having one that's kind of trying to resolve itself right now, because I went to the Chinese food buffet last weekend and I ate the hibachi, and I think the seed oil that they use on the grill caused a problem for my hands. So I'm finding that, my body cues are really speaking these days. I'm able to tell very quickly if it's something that I should not be eating. So a couple of things in the best category. So there is this generalized overall sense of well-being that comes from being on the carnivore diet, that feeling of well-being. You didn't even realize that you were feeling bad. And then all of a sudden you have this feeling and it's like, oh my God, I feel amazing. So that is something that is absolutely in the best category. Another thing that's in the best category is community. So I'm meeting so many amazing carnivores. I had an opportunity to go to Chicago for the Chicago meetup for the Healing Humanity with a Proper Human Diet movie with Carrie Mann. And it was just so awesome to meet everybody in person. But you guys who are here watching my channel, and I just appreciate you guys so much. This is the community, and it's just absolutely fantastic. I'm so grateful and thankful to have all of you guys in my life. If you're a carnivore, you know that a lot of times you're the only one. And, so it becomes very important to have a community of like-minded individuals that you can talk with and enjoy time with and celebrate with when you're having these amazing successes. So that's one of the absolute best things about being on this way of eating, is finding my tribe. One of the best things about being on the carnivore diet has been absolute and complete food freedom. Let me explain to you what I mean by that. So I used to be a person that would constantly obsess about food. I would think about food all day long. I would constantly be thinking about what am I going to have to eat, and what is there to eat? Do I need to go to the store? Just constantly obsessing about food, talking about food 24/7. And I've realized that that state of mind of just obsessing over something like that is just not really a natural state of mind for me, because since I've been on the carnivore way of eating, I have actually totally not obsessed about food. I only eat when I'm hungry, and I eat till I'm full and satisfied. When I'm not hungry, I'm not really thinking about food, except when I'm thinking about what I'm going to prepare for you guys. But yeah, so that food freedom, the ability to fast at will. So if you go someplace and there's not anything that you can eat there, the ability to just say, okay, then I just won't eat and be fine with that. Not being angry because there's nothing there for you to eat. So that food freedom has been amazing. Even, there's all kinds of stuff in my cabinets because I'm the only carnivore in my house. And so there's all kinds of snacks and treats and different things in my house. And I don't even consider having any of that stuff. It's not like it's calling to me or I'm thinking about it or anything. Food freedom is one of the absolute best benefits that I have received from the carnivore way of eating. So you may want to know if I have lost any weight. Well, yes, I have. I have lost, I'll put it in terms of sizes. So when I first started carnivore in the month of February, I was at about a size 16. I was heading towards a size 18 in women's clothing. Today, I'm around about a size 10. I think I've lost, in the last year, I would say I lost about 30 pounds. And so, but what I did was when I started carnivore in February, I didn't weigh myself. So I'm not sure exactly where my weight was. I just kind of know that what size I was, which was a size 16. So I think I'm heading towards a size 8 right now. I do weigh about 150 pounds. It's fluctuating between like 149 and 152. So that's pretty good. I'm okay with that for now. I'm gonna just let my body continue to work through the process, through the healing process, and determine where it wants to land from a weight perspective. I'm really not striving after a weight goal. What I am striving for is continued improvement in my health. I'm doing some exercise now, and I'm also, eating right. So I feel like my body will make a determination of where it should land in terms of weight and size. If you're considering trying carnivore, I would recommend that you try it. I would say that give it a 90-day trial. And then you'll find that you feel so much better that you won't want to go back. I want to say thank you guys for being here. I'm going on towards my carniversary, February 22nd, 2024. And so I really appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you so much for watching.